Decent people. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Tell a friend and tell a friend. I'm back at it again. Yes, sir. And guess where I'm at? It looked like it could be my house. I want it to be my house. But it's actually this guy's house. This is Rashid Aman. He is the man. You like that, bro? Yep. He is the man. Boom. Yeah, we at Sook Vinyl and Vintage. We in the building, located at 7169 Germantown Avenue. What's good? What's good? Miss Sandy Pisces, I see you on this joint. We got Stephen Curry with the shot behind the camera, and we definitely going to tap in today because why? It's Tuesday. And why? Because we got a couple of folks we need to celebrate. Okay, we got Miss Roberta Flack who passed away recently. You better pull up and come grab your record. Come on. And this is a real shop. This is like taking it back in the day, like loving hip hop. I mean, what is that? Loving basketball, not loving hip hop, y'all. They don't know. They don't know. No, loving basketball style. This is like Inkwell vibes. Okay, giving Love Jones, giving some African Shaka Zulu Dynasty vibes, you heard me? Yeah, I mean, Black History Month all the time up in here. It's Black History Year up in here. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, so definitely follow the shop because the shop is definitely decent. It's my home away from home. This is my safe haven. This is where I can just take in and bask in the culture. You heard me? Yeah, I mean, and today, Pisces, hello. Happy birthday to all my Pisces. Number one, salute to my homie Star, who's celebrating the birthday today. There's so many wonderful, decent people that celebrate in their Pisces birthdays. Mine is coming up next Wednesday, yes sir. So we will be having a decent Pisces edition for Tap In Tuesday, right? But it's also Bobby Womack's birthday. So happy birthday to Mr. Womack, yes sir. And if you don't know about these artists, you might as well come up to the shop. Definitely the tunes is banging right behind me. We got vinyl just spinning. You know what I'm saying? And definitely he'll say you the damn record player too. You know what I mean? Because Rashid is just a decent business owner, king business owner, you heard me? You know what I mean? That has the only, and I stress the only, black vinyl vintage shop in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? So this right here is just a vintage treasure, legend treasure to be in. It's a museum of just culture, black culture at that. And let me just show you what I mean by that. You ain't gonna find Christ the King Baptist Church anywhere on a damn cassette. You heard me? And I don't even think I should have said damn in that sentence with Christ the King. And I was wrong. Okay. But I'm just trying to tell you, you don't just have R&B here. You don't just have old school hip hop, the Woo, Death Row. Even just put up a Death Row poster on his page. Please buy that because you ain't gonna find it nowhere up in the city of Philly. I don't think you will. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, I'm putting decent stamps on things. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is a place that you should patronize. You want to pay. People are doing their music videos here, document. How many content creators have literally came through here and shot you, bro? Like, it's been so many people that are like viral, slide through, and just when you walk in, you just be like this. This how you be in Sook. You just like, that's all you gonna do. And it's everywhere. You're gonna be looking down, you're gonna be looking up. You got paintings, you got masks. Look at these beautiful masks. Look at this mirror. Like, even the damn mirror. I bet you the water's vintage here. Bet you it is. Bet you it is. I bet you it's black too. But listen, let me say something to you, right? Out of all the artworks and beautiful artifacts, black artifacts that's here, vintage artifacts, you're not gonna get nothing like this. You see this? Let me say what this is. This is Rashid Aman's family. Okay? Granddaddy who's serving in Vietnam, right? And this is real black vintage. This is stuff that I appreciate. I mean, I love records. I love black art. But I love black people. I love black history. Okay? And when he's always showing me his family history. And how many people can just pull out their family history like this? You understand what I'm saying? And really, like, when you come to this store, when you come to this monumental destination, matter of fact, let me say monumental experience. Okay? Airbnb folk, This is the experience right here. You understand what I'm saying? Travelocity, what's up? This is the experience right here. Because you don't have many owners that can just pull up their own vintage family, right? And the pictures are in hella condition. Okay? So please take it all in. Please make sure you come up here. Share it with your children. Okay? Because young people need to take in all of this beautiful history, man. I want to be an archaeologist, and every time I talk to Sheen, I be like, damn, brother, you are the archaeologist. You understand what I'm saying? So, Sheen, come here real quick and get over here, because he's one of those brothers. He just know he a legend, and he just very humble with it, and I love that. But this is my brother, She, and I don't really like address him as my friend, because this is not my friend. He really is my family, and he's decent at what he does. So, She, talk to the people. Like, just give them all what you always given me about, you know, the photo, especially this. Let me get this back to you. This is all you right here. Yeah, I mean, tell us about why is your safe haven, your store, called Sook? Because I need people to really understand the meaning of that, because I was enlightened.
Alright, so Sook Vinyl and Vintage was named after, or inspired by my travels in Africa. I had the pleasure of visiting Africa one time so far, and I visited 3 countries, Egypt, Tanzania, and Morocco. Sook is an outdoor market. Sook al-Bazaar, Sook out, you know, Sook this, Sook that.
Teach them.
Synonym of bazaar, but essentially just some nomenclature that I brought back with me from over in Africa, and it inspired the brand and what we do here a lot. So I wanted to keep that within the culture of the brand. Let
me tell you something. Y'all mamas and dads, just call them in the room right now. All right, call them up. Tell them to get on the Decent Show live. Tell them I'm on Facebook too, because I probably be like an Instagram. What the hell is that? Tell them to get on Facebook right now, because y'all mamas, y'all aunties and them would love all of this. I have talked to my parents. They live 5 minutes away. I said, y'all be get your old asses up there and enjoy all that. Because, I mean, you like I said, this and this is a Sook within Mount Airy, a Sook within Chestnut Hill, a Sook within Germantown. Right? This is a pocket of culture, black culture, African culture. How many records do you have up in here?
In here?
In here. How many records you got?
The top shelves hold about 1,800.
18.
But then you got the bottom stuff that I'm still working through.
Let me just help Instagram out. Let me help y'all out. I don't think y'all think it's a game.
Maybe you can fit like 50 in here. So that's like 200, 400 on the bottom. So like 1,200 across the bottom, and maybe 1,800 across the top. So when we at full capacity, probably like around 3,000, 4,000 in here. But
3,000 to 4,000 records. Look.
I got backstock too. There's records in the crib.
Paintings, records, sculptures.
Basement full.
Basement full of records. Plants. You can come in and get some wellness and enjoy the plants here. Mass. Look at that. The mirrors for sale to you. Everything. I'm telling you, man. This is a museum. To me, I mean, it's a museum. And it's a museum for my heart, because I tell you, Sook is one of the businesses I always promote, like, constantly.
Speaking of, when we bring Black Culture Museum back, that'll be our archive unit, and it'll be view only.
Wow.
So we're actually starting to archive things and working on our museum nonprofit faction. So.
Let me ask you something. How many creators and media people that didn't you just do the Chestnut Hill Local article that's about to drop?
Yeah, I was interviewed by the Chestnut Hill Local. Mr. Lynn came through.
Hey, that's what's up, bro.
We had a great conversation, and that probably be dropping towards the end of March.
Okay.
So I'm excited for that. Something tangible that I can send to my family.
Nice. So yeah, check out the Chestnut Hill Local. He will be in the Chestnut Hill Local sometime soon. And then you also have events. Any events coming up?
Yeah, for sure. We got Sook Sounds going down on March 14th.
Fly.
Vinyl Vibes and Vino.
Hey.
That's one of our catch lines. You can find that almost at any event here unless it's a private event.
Okay.
But Sook Sounds, we'll have DJ Stephen Farrell in here doing a 3-hour set. And you know, just like-minded people in the building. Then on the 22nd, we have our third iteration of Color Block. If you didn't make it in February or January, come through, cause like I promise you, in April, May, like we like to keep it intimate and chill. So like it's been free up until this point. This may be the last time that it's free, so definitely come through and check out what
and
it's
Color
about.
Block, what's that? It's the creators and that way it's working,
so
right?
Color Block Creatives, that's something that I do in collaboration with my good friend V, and it's just like a meeting of the minds.
Nice.
Free pours, we got wine, to libate and just good conversation. We play playlists. People take turns putting on records that they interested in, name that sample, and just have a good time and chill.
Nice. Well, listen, I love it. Look, we even got a cassette of the Wake Up Show. Stop playing with us. Just stop playing. Kirby Shan, I see you. What's up, sis? My baby Angel, I see you. Thank you for hopping on. Just come up here, be decent one day. You know what I mean? And if you want to host an event here, hit Sheet up. Again, Sook, Vinyl and Vintage. Definitely. Thank you, Steph, for putting it in the comments. I appreciate
if you're looking for an event venue, you can hit me up for a behind-the-scenes pass and book the Sook. There's plenty of things that you could do here. We got over 300 vintage apparel pieces that you can style and flick it up in. This is definitely a photo op.
Yeah. Having a private little dinner date.
Yeah, I've had
with the loved one.
I've had people order in and just listen to the records and chill here for a couple hours. Have a private date night.
Travel like a boss. I see you. What's up?
What else? Close the shop down so you can shop independently.
Almost Famous, come up here and shoot your video. Come on.
There's a lot of things that y'all could do.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hit me up to book this up. The rates start at $50 an hour, 2-hour minimum. So yeah.
Let's go. Listen, you need to come up here, take it in. This is love and basketball vibes right here. You feel me? Come on, don't I look dope with the record behind me? Yeah, I mean, this man made me go on and get me a record player, okay? Because I wouldn't stop buying records. I was like, ooh, wait a minute, Earth, Wind and Fire, ooh. I was just up in here, y'all. I mean, he even got Major Payne DVD. Come on now. Major Payne DVD. He even got, my favorite artifact he got is the Meteor Man doll. I mean, have anybody seen the Meteor Man doll in a minute? No. Okay, no. Okay, Million Man, Million Woman March gear, all that. I mean, he collecting all kind. Hey, Kirby Shan, I know you an AKA. Yeah, I mean, I know. Brought me the doll. I think I'm actually gonna buy this. Like, I already know I am. Like, I hate coming here because I buy something every single damn time. And the one thing I love, do you still got the vinyl earrings?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, show me one of those. So, ladies. Or fellas, or theys and thems. Yeah, I mean, let me be correct. These are earrings called revinyled.
Yeah, so these are made by a local artisan, local to Philly. You can follow her on Revinyled, and she made some special order drinks. Those are repurposed records made into earrings, and she actually chose stuff that you would find in the shop.
Nice.
So like Tamala Records, Motown,
nice.
Stax.
And look,
PIR, stuff like
she
that.
She even puts what the record that she made it from. She puts it right on the back, and these are earrings from the Marvelettes.
Yeah, so it's real personal. You could actually get somebody a song that
so
they
decent.
like.
I bought my girlfriend some. You got some, boo. You got the Motown Diana Ross Records. So yeah, slide up here. He has all kinds of stuff that you can look through. I'm not lying. You got records, you got DVDs, you got, and it's so crazy because I inherited my sister's car recently, right? And guess what she has in it? A CD player. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be copping up some CDs. So she get my TLC or somebody ready, okay? And it's Bobby Womack's birthday today, so happy birthday to Bobby Womack. I'm gonna probably need a Bobby Womack CD. Alright, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I do want you to know that there's also a GoFundMe for Sook Vinyl and Vintage. We always want to keep the Sook open and rolling. This is a black business, y'all. It takes a lot. I know, baby, I got your earrings, baby. Yeah, I mean, but it takes a lot for a young person like she and anybody, to have their own business. So let's support this entrepreneur. Let's either pouring in by donating on GoFundMe, right? Or you can pour in by just pulling up, man. Buy something, you know what I mean? Try something different in your life. This right here is a gem, and it's one of it's not even a hidden gem no more because more and more people are getting to know the decent Sook that I know. All right, and Rashid Aman is one of my highest inspirations, so he's my decent person of the week, and I thank you so much for allowing me to be here, man. I love you so much for it. All right. Now, we are rolling into some resources. And one of the resources I really want to put out there. Hey, Evie, I see you on this joint. One of the resources I really want to put out there is I got my little hoo-hoo waxed. Okay? Just start off the show like that, right? My mom probably like, I got waxed, y'all. It is what it is. Yes, I'm a big burly butch. But Lord knows, it was a little... I don't even know how to do this. It was just a little furry. And at the same damn time, my ass was itching a lot. Okay, I will be honest. So I said, oh my God, who's in there? What's in there? So I went to True Wax Experience in Cheltenham. And Sabrina is a beautiful individual that is a licensed esthetician, black woman-owned business. Because what month are we in? We're not just in the Pisces month, the decent month. We're also in Women's History Month, okay? And we must patronize our women. Let's give nothing but love, homage, and decentness to nothing but women, okay? I love me some women, but the only woman I can love is the one that's looking at me right now, amen, because I'm going to go to hell and get beat the hell up if I say anything else, amen. All right, Decent Connections Inc. Yes, we are here. But yes, Sabrina is very decent at what she does. She was light on me. It was my first time. I feel like women, anybody, you should go, and men too, because she does not just women, she does men as well. It's okay. I don't know, but all I'm just saying is I ain't going to restrict it to just women.
You can manscape.
Yeah, you can manscape.
Manscape, you can do.
I don't know what the hell is manscape?
It is a shaving machine.
Shape up.
Shape up the man down below. Amen.
Yeah.
So you can go manscape or get your hoo-hoo wax by Miss Sabrina, and she is eyebrows up and look, I got all this going on right here. So yeah, go get waxed by Sabrina. She's very decent. 267-414-5590. True Wax Experience. True Wax Experience. Very decent woman. Also today, man, and speaking of women, let's talk about reproductive. If you are a woman that's pregnant, okay, and you need to get benefits, let's say you go on maternity leave, you should be trying to apply for benefits if you go on maternity leave, okay? And if you are a woman that's pregnant, always remember, if you are applying for benefits, you're not one person, you're actually two people. A lot of people forget that. Women that are pregnant trying to apply for welfare benefits, Medicaid, SNAP, you're not one person, you're two people. And when you look at the welfare Medicaid chart, it actually starts for pregnant women at two people. Okay, so keep that in mind. I had to school a pregnant young lady today. Also, your health insurance company has a maternity care coordinator for you. Okay, if you are pregnant, tap into your health insurance company and ask them, can I get a maternity care coordinator? All right, so try to get a hookup on that because they will assist you with many resources while you're pregnant. All right, so Keystone has Keystone First, Bright Start. Okay, and then you have Health Partners. 1 second. Then you have Health Partners. They too have a maternity care unit. So just tap into it, okay? For Keystone, a lot of people have Keystone. You can reach out at 1-855-229-4533. Okay, if you have Health Partners, you need to ask them if you're pregnant for who is the maternity care coordinator I can tap into. But again, if you are pregnant, please look at yourself as two people, not one, when you're applying for benefits. All right? And if you need to ever call the Change Center and tell them that there's a change in income or what have you, and you already did your benefits, already did your renewal, call 215-560-7226. Anytime you have a change in your income, report it. Report it, because then maybe your stamps will go up. If you have a change in rent, like if your rent went up and your landlord pushed it up, you need to report that so you can try to get more food stamps, okay? To let welfare know that there was a change, even if it's before your renewal date. If you ever want more help with renewing your benefits, Medicaid, Medicare, all of that, we can help you. Fabric Health can assist you, okay? Give them a call. Hit me up. DM me. Let me know. Many people do all the time after they see my show. Somebody shared a resource that I had about benefits. If you need your benefits done, and right now there are some people that need it done, don't wait till the last minute, man. Okay? March 31st is right around the corner. And benefits are always due the 30th or 31st of the month if it's February the 28th. All right? If it's a leap year, the 29th. But a lot of times, a lot of people's benefits are due by the 30th or 31st of the month. All right? So make sure you download the My Compass PA app. Utilize your case record number. If you don't know your case record number, then you will have to call that Change Center number, 215-560-7226 to get it. All right? Download that My Compass PA app. Click the benefits tab. When you click that tab, you'll see what benefits you have. And also, probably like in the right top corner, real small, you'll see that date that says 3/31. That means your benefits need to be renewed this month. The good thing about Fabric Health, I'll tell you this one. I love what I do because I can actually renew people's benefits a month ahead. So if your benefits are due March 31st, guess what I can do, Stephen?
Right now.
I can actually do it right now, or I could have done
right.
it and did your renewal in February.
True.
So Fabric Health, we're welfare community partners. We are partners of welfare. We have health experts. Mm-hmm. We actually can renew your benefits a month ahead of time. We actually are throwing a community baby shower on April 7th. Mark it down now. I'll wait. I can't wait too long because they will cut me off after 1 hour, so come on. April the 7th. I will be down there at Parkside Laundry Cafe. I'm going to be down there in the Parkside Plaza in West Philadelphia. And I will be with the Fabric Health staff. We're going to be giving away some baby items. So if you know somebody that's pregnant, you know somebody that's about to have a baby, tell them April the 7th is going to be a community baby shower. Sure. Yes, let folk know. Right. Look out for them, because let me tell you something. We living in a time where this is the reason why my show is prevalent and highly important, because I'm going to tell you what they not going to really tell you on World News Tonight. Like, AKA, they didn't never report that Angie Stone was in a car accident. David Muir, love him to death. I watch World News all the time. But I'm very disappointed in World News. For when that woman died, they did no report on that big black lady. Why? Because they was busy reporting Gene Hackman every night. Come on now. Something don't even seem right with that situation. Sure. Okay? So I'd like to hear about Angie Stone on World News Tonight sometime, David and them, please. Because this is the reason why I have this show. And salute to all podcasters that's out here. Charlemagne is actually coming up. He's going to be doing a podcast festival situation. I'm Steph, if you could try to look that up for me, please.
Charlemagne, okay.
Yeah, Charlemagne the God, Lil Wayne. It's going to be in New Orleans, I believe.
Oh,
and Lil Wayne is going to be hosting it. So yes, if you are a podcaster, you need to pay attention to Charlemagne the God. He's always conscious, definitely a decent brother. Great content, always got just great political views and all that. I'm proud of his growth, man. Watching Charlemagne be the sidekick with Wendy Williams and him just growing into his own king right of his own shows and books and all that is just so decent. So yes, if you are a podcaster, let me tell you something. I'm a content creator, but I'm about sharing the love. You dig what I'm saying? So yes, tap in, find out more about how you can get on down there and you can connect with Charlemagne the God and some celebrities and some networkers in the industry, right? All right. Listen, To all my Muslim brothers and sisters, Muslimas and Muslim brothers, kings and queens. It is Ramadan Mubarak. It is an Arabic phrase, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. Please help me out. If you Muslim on here, happy Ramadan to you. Or Ramadan Mubarak is a traditional way to wish somebody happy Ramadan, okay? This is a platform for the people. This is the Decent Connections show. This is the Decent Tap In, right? And I need y'all to tap in. And I have definitely been greeting my Muslim sisters and brothers and letting them know happy Ramadan. It's okay. A lot of folks is walking around here Muslim, just like it's a lot of folks Latino. I don't know why Trump keeps coming after them. Okay, they are the majority in the world. People of color, let me just get it right because I am in a black ass store. I'm in one of the most blackest stores on the planet. Let's just get this right, y'all. Let's just keep falling.
Oh, okay.
Let's get this right. Yeah. People of color are the majority. Okay? Keep that in mind. This is why folk like Lunatic Elon and them are trying to get rid of DEIs and all of that and inclusivities and diversity because they scared y'all. That's why economic blackouts are happening because they scared y'all. Because why? We are the majority. Just want to put it out there. So yes, there's a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters that live in our area, especially in the Germantown area especially. And I just want to say happy Ramadan. And the phrase means blessed Ramadan. Is used to welcome the start of Ramadan, a holy month of fasting, prayer, and reflection for Muslims. And it begins on sundown on Friday, February 28th. And it ends at sundown on Sunday, March 30th. The start of Ramadan is based on the sighting of the new moon, and the month of Ramadan lasts either 29 or 30 days. So again, if you see somebody, you can wish them happy Ramadan or Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Kareem is another greeting that means generous Ramadan. And it is a time for faith, purifying the soul, and practice empathy and compassion. So yes, we can learn a lot from the Muslim culture, man, and the religion. And so I just want to wish all those sisters and brothers happy Ramadan. All right? Ramadan Mubarak. All righty, daddy, lefty, righty. Yo, guess what, man? The Cherry Blossom Festival is coming up. It's definitely coming up. It is a festival that is celebrating Japanese and Japanese Americans here in the country. And there are different cherry blossom festivals that happen all over. And you can definitely tap in and check out the festival. There's a Saturday and Sunday schedule, and it starts on March 28th. So please tap in and find out more about the Cherry Blossom Festival. You'll see the beautiful cherry blossom trees that's all around our city and in different areas of the city. So please just take it in. It's beautiful all day, just like me. I'm just decent. So cherry blossoms are decent too, all right? Yup, Cherry Blossom Festival is popping. Boom, boom, bam. And then we got the Panda Fest Philly. So my girlfriend was really hype about the Panda Fest, and I got to take her now. All right, she loves pandas, and she was like, babe, the Panda Fest is happening. I said, I really don't care, but amen, let's just bring it on in. Panda Fest Philly.
But something about pandas, they're almost close to extinction. But anyway,
I'm supposed, okay, I care about that. Pandas are close to extinction. Is that what you're telling me?
Extinction, yeah, yes.
Amen. Okay. No, they don't have to be this close to me. That would be ridiculous. They can sit about over there. These people can sit. Yeah, they can sit a little. Yeah, I don't want that. And then they got different weird coats and stuff on. No, but the Panda Fest Philly is popping. It's going to be at Dilworth Park on April 26th through the 27th. You can slide through and get just caught up with pandas, I guess. I don't know. Tastings and all kinds of stuff. Dilworth Park. Amen. Panda Fest. Just tap in. All right. Boom. You know it's Mardi Gras today, y'all. Y'all ain't at Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesdays is popping today. Mardi Gras is popping, so definitely get on down to Fat Tuesdays.
Where the bees at?
Okay, this is a show. I need you to be quiet. You got beads on that hat. It looks crazy. So, yeah. No. We got Shantae and Kim in the... Yay! Yay!
Happy birthday, Pisces.
Pisces in the building, you already know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, go on down there, celebrate Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesdays. They also got Hoppin' John's Orchestra. It's a free parade. It started at 7 p.m. So they're going to be doing, 3rd, 2nd, and 18th lines and all that. King Cake Donuts. They'll be down there at $7 at Dream World Bakes in Kensington. Be careful. Mardi Gras pop-ups is happening at Craftsman Rose Saloon in Center City, so slide through there. But of course, I would actually go to Fat Tuesdays because that's going to be definitely a turn up. Mardi Gras is going on down in New Orleans as well. All right. Kim, how you feeling today? You can talk, Kim. How you feeling today? You feel like a little nice and all that. Listen, y'all, let me tell you, man. I'm going to the Sixers game for my birthday next Friday. You want to know why I'm going to the Sixers game? Let me show you something. I like to show people what's going on. Do y'all see these prices right here? Okay, $9 for a Sixers ticket. Tonight, the Timberwolves is playing the Sixers, right? $9. Okay, let me give y'all something better. Okay. Can you turn that down, Kim? This is a show going on. Please don't mess with my show. You got to go. Jazz and the Sixers, $2 tickets. Do you see this? The 76ers and the Hawks, $7. See, I'm from Philly. I say dollars. That's how you say dollars. Dollars. You know what I'm saying? 76ers and the Rockets, $3. All I'm just saying is you can check out CP.
That'd be a good game to go to.
Yeah, I'm talking about these tickets, $1. Look, 76ers and the Pelicans, $1. I'm just saying, tap in. I'm just putting y'all D. I'm going to go to this one for $4. But not all the tickets are $4, $1, and all of that. I mean, it's certain seats, y'all, that are $1, $2. But I'm telling you, the 76 and Pacer game that I'm trying to hit up next Friday, and then I'll slide through the Sook Vinyl Vintage afterwards, because they are having the Sook Sounds. We did mention that earlier, 5 to 8, slide through here. But yeah, it's $40 for a ticket that night. So again, you're going to find something that's reasonable. And plus, why are the 76ers tickets so cheap now, Steph?
I don't know, because
Embiid is out.
Embiid is out.
He's out. We're done.
Embiid is out.
We done.
They're losing.
They're losing. But why not go down there and bask in the glory?
We didn't win a good game against the Warriors.
Okay.
We won against the Warriors.
It could be a good time, though.
Yeah, I mean, the experience. It's just the experience. Just go down there. If you ain't took the kids out in a while, come on. A date night, a sister, homegirl night. Come on, slide down there. Just go down there and have a good time. I mean, it's sad that we just named all the things instead of saying support the Sixers, but okay, support the Sixers.
Support the Sixers.
We said just date night and just an experience.
And Sixers has a brand new player called Graham. Can't pronounce his name right, and he played very good.
Okay.
On the first night against the Warriors.
Try him out.
Yeah, so,
Try him out. And then, speaking of sports, let's run into it. What's up with Kyrie Irving? We see he's out for the whole season.
I don't want to talk about it, but okay. Kyrie Irving, he got injured. I mean, he pulled his Achilles, I think it was.
Uh-huh.
So he's injured, so he'll be out for the weekend. I mean, he'll be out maybe for the month, and it might not make the play-in.
Okay.
Because they're number 10 right now, and they're trying to hold down 10 spot to make a play-in, but it might make it because of that injury.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So Kyrie Irving is out. We have Embiid is out too, as you heard from before.
Right, Embiid
is out too. So,
yep.
And that's kind of bad news because he might not be back until when new season starts. And I don't know if he'll be back when new season starts because his injury is kind of big too. So that's gonna be sad news too.
Bye.
Yeah.
Folks is out.
Yeah. So a lot of folks are out for the sports, but anyway.
And what about the Eagles? We got one of the players.
One of the players is leaving. He's not leaving us, not as yet, but he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave us when the season starts back.
Okay.
So they announced it now, but he's still with the team. So anytime you see team appearances, he will be with the team during team appearances.
Okay.
So when the season comes back, then he's going. So,
Amen.
Don't say he's going. He's not going yet.
Well, one way or another, we losing people, but hopefully we gain some people. Okay. Yeah. Let me just note that I know there was a total economic blackout that happened on February 28th.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. There was still people. Yo, there was a sister in Pittsburgh that was walking up to people in Target and was like, "Sister, why are you here? Sister, why are you here?" You saw that, and I mean, the one girl said, "You're here." She said, "But you here?" Like, but she was trying to bring folks aware. I look at it like this: I'm an activist. I'm all for blackouts and for my people. I just hope and pray that y'all do your homework. You stay up with what's really going on. know the history of DEI. Because let me just say something to you. I hang out with a lot of political consultants, and I had a good walk with one on Saturday morning, and he said a lot of folks ain't understanding who really benefits DEI, and a lot of white people pour into DEI as far as funding for DEI initiatives. So let's just find out when we're protesting, what are we doing, and who is it really for, and who really pours into some of these protests. Okay. March 7th through the 14th, there's an Amazon boycott. March 21st through 28th, there's a Nestle boycott. April 7th through the 14th is Walmart boycott. Okay? April 18th is an economic blackout number 2. And then April 21st through the 28th, they are boycotting General Mills. So through those weeks and those days, there's supposed to be boycotts in regards to products and not utilizing those products in regards to us and DEI and Trump and all of that. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Okay.
Right, looking for more stuff.
Go ahead.
On the TV news.
Mm-hmm.
TV news. For all of you want to binge right now.
Yeah.
It's finally finished. Paradise episode 8 finally wrapped up today, so you could binge all it.
I heard Paradise is good.
It's very good.
Yeah. What is it about again?
It's about the world coming to a sudden end through natural causes.
Okay.
And this one person had either built a bunker in the mountains of Colorado, built a bunker inside there, and recruited 225,000 people to live under the bunker.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
What about the movie The Substance? I just recently saw that. The Substance was a horror film. Demi Moore was just nominated for an Oscar for that film. That movie was lit.
She got nominated. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, she got nominated for an Oscar. And that was a horror film. I have not seen a horror film like that in God knows how long. And it really was like horning in on women, especially wanting to enhance their bodies so much and stop the aging process. So yeah, tap in and check out The Substance. Yeah. All right. So talking about, I want to just bring up grief. Because I was talking to somebody today that was deeply depressed and going through depression. And also, I do have a contact that I talked to today about a depression study that's happening in New Jersey, actually Cherry Hill, New Jersey at that. And if anybody is interested, I have the information. They're going to be doing Monday through Thursday, $100. They giving. Are y'all listening? Hello, I'm giving out a great resource. Okay, listen to this because it's so important. So many people dealing with depression. So many people have anxiety. Okay, and it's going undiagnosed. A lot of people are losing people. People are dying constantly, fast, young age. I lost my sister. I'm talking about how many months ago from today. Okay, so what I say to you is this: Black people, our people, women especially. Stop walking around talking about some God is my grief counselor. That's great. I love all that. I love God too. But at the same time, I have a person in my family is telling me God is their grief counselor, but they're constantly angry at losing their loved one. And there's something we need to get out and talk about. Okay, more. Because every time I bring up people to come to the grief group, I only had 3 people in my grief group. But every day I interact with so many people that are holding so much in and dealing with so much. Today, I talked to somebody today. Their mom is lashing out on them because they're grieving. And I'm telling you right now, stop that. This whole, oh no, well, I'm good and I don't do therapy. That's not my thing. But it's okay to get on a virtual, just keep your camera off and listen. Ain't nothing wrong with just listening. Okay? If you listen to God, then go to the waters that's on earth too, that you have around you. Okay? So what I'm going to say to you is this. And then watch this. I know some of my people, they love money. So I bet you're going to go get help if there's money involved. Guess what? I got a decent resource for you. So I talked to a woman today. Her name is Jennifer. They're having a clinical depression trial where they're paying you $100 per visit. Okay, I guess we're going to go get some help now, right? Because it's money involved. So, $100 per visit. I spoke with Jennifer today. I saw this. It was actually a clinical depression ad that was on Instagram. And I said, I'm going through some depression. I'm owning and living in my truth, right? I got God. I definitely got God. I am my sister's keeper, right? I love y'all. But I also am living on this earth, and I also need something human to connect with as well to help me get through, right? So, Monday through Thursday, you can pick one of those days to go do your visit. The first visit will be 3 to 4 hours. They do have some evening hours and they have daytime hours. You can go for $100. They will pay you $100 check. They will pay you to come for this depression clinical trial. So why not get paid for getting some help? Okay? All right, 2 and 1. So bring a valid ID, have a checking account. All right? And then after that first initial visit, which is 3 to 4 hours, not every visit is that long. And the visits after that will be an hour to 1.5 hours. Guess what else they provide? Transportation. They'll pick you up. So they're going to pick you up as well. You want to know why? Because you're probably depressed. And they don't want no folks trying to drive, going through it to try to get there, right? So yeah, come on now. So transportation, and then after the clinical trial is over, so you get $100 a check every time you go to your clinical trial appointment, right? And then after that, you get 5 sessions with a psychiatrist for free.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So yeah, if you are interested, and if you refer somebody for the clinical trial, so let's say there is a BMI requirement. That's why they didn't choose my ass to do it. And if you don't know what BMI means, it's body mass, okay? You know, I'm a little hefty out here. And she was like, so what's your height and your weight? And I said, 5'4" and 1 pound. She said, come on now. I said, oh, all right. About 100 plus 100 plus 100. So then she was like, oh, wait a minute. And so, yeah, it is, because the thing about it is, I'm not too sure, but somebody kind of, because I said, I don't understand why they want to, you got to be a certain weight. But it's because depression sometimes causes people to eat. And I think it may be some physical stuff involved. I'm not sure. Don't get me the line. Ask her. Ask Jennifer when you contact her. So again, if anybody is interested, DM me, reach out to me. It is a clinical depression trial. Also, I say this, I don't care if you're big and you think that you're not going to be able to do it. She's going to keep me in rotation for other trials that come up. And she said, listen, not all the clinical studies deal with BMI and your body mass and all that. Mm-hmm. So she said, I'm going to keep you in rotation. And she said, if you refer somebody, you get $50. So you get $50 to refer somebody. So let me know if you want that information. Get some help and get paid for that too if you feel like you're suffering from depression. That's number 1. Also, somebody shared with me in a reel, and I thought this was very interesting. I want to look more into it. I advise you to look more into it. If you are stopped in a traffic stop by a police officer and they're angry cop and all that, and they give you that traffic ticket, you need to sign your name on that ticket, and you put TDC. That's your signature on that ticket, or VC. When you put VC or TDC, and guess what TDC stands for? Threat, duress, coercion. That means that angry cop, they are kind of putting you under duress, right? And there's some kind of coercion in that. This is a lawyer that came on Instagram and said, take your traffic ticket and write TDC as your signature on that ticket, and it will be null and void when you go to court. So that was just a decent gem I wanted to drop, and you should look into that. TDC on the traffic ticket, sign your name on it, and it'll be null and void. That's pretty dope. All right, done with that. Let's talk about grief counseling again. Tomorrow, I start up my virtual grief group with Uplift Philly. They're starting back up. So my grief group has now stopped because now Uplift Philly is kicking back in. So if you need some assistance, you want to talk to a counselor, you want to be on a group therapy virtual. I love my virtual folks that I'm with every Wednesday. I look forward to it, honestly. They even gave us a grief recipe that you can even show to little kids, okay, to teach them how to grieve and all. So yeah, I got a lot out of Uplift Philly. I hope you do too. Tap into them. Uplift Philly, you can reach out to 289-2069. That's CJ Roseberry, one of the social worker clinicians that's a part of the grief group. So tap into him. Again, 267-289-2069, or hit up upliftphilly.org. And the grief group starts tomorrow, and it will I can't wait, actually. And you can call the Philly Hope line. So if you're going through stuff and you need to just like let it out and talk to somebody anonymously, call 1-833-PHLHOPE. Or if you're stressing, call the stress line, the national stress line, 988. I have called that line. It is 24/7. I have called it in the middle of the night. No bullshit. You really can talk to somebody 24/7, somebody anonymous, when you're going through it with anxiety, if you got depression and all of that. All right? So call 988. And it's also utilized as the suicide line as well. You may be thinking like that. But if you're feeling like that, you might as well get paid and go get some help, like I told you at this clinical trial. Why not? Okay. Okie dokie. Lefty righty. I smell the alcohol up in here. March Awareness Month. Let me just run it down. March is the awareness month for National Colorectal Cancer. March is the National Awareness Month for kidneys. So I'm just putting it out there for y'all to go get checked. March is the month for National Nutrition. March is the month for endometriosis awareness. March is the month for ovarian cancer awareness. March is the month for brain injury awareness. ADHD awareness, I can tell in the room. March is awareness for brain injury. And March is awareness for hearing. Oh, World Hearing Day is March 3rd. It just passed. And World Kidney Day. World Down Syndrome Day. And World Tuberculosis Day as well. All right, so just putting it out there, man. Look up your awarenesses. Get your check on, you know what I mean? I'm going to the OBGYN on Thursday. Amen. Go get checked. And I told y'all how to wax that cuckoo.
I get a breast exam. I'm 40.
No, come here. There's got breasts.
No, they just started. I'm 40. You get it. That's when you start. Okay,
well, you know, we can start it tonight. Amen.
This show's PG. The PG show. It's PG, okay? It's PG.
Oh,
it's parental guidance.
I'm telling you,
okay?
get out of here, man. I'm telling you. Also, tomorrow by 5 p.m., there's a grant that's due. The Spruce Foundation grant is live, is going on. So the deadline is tomorrow, 5 p.m., and it's a $5,000 grant, and it's organizing support and opportunity to recognize community and funding and arts and all that. So tap in, man. The Spruce Foundation 2025 grant application is due. All right, I think. Oh yeah, you know what? Shout out to my sis, my cuz. You know what I mean? She definitely decent. She got a new single out. It's called Boyfriend. She says she don't need no boyfriend. She need a bag. And I dig it. You know what I mean? She's definitely decent. So please, please, please check out Boyfriend. I see Free My Weed Man is on here. What's up, Crystal? What's up, Pisces? Tomorrow we got the town hall meeting popping. So definitely tap in, man. It's a Free My Weed Man town hall meeting. I'll be on that joint tomorrow. So please put it in the comments. We got Gwendolyn Morgan, who is the president of Sister Space. And Sister Space is going down this year in September 5th through the 7th. If my dates are wrong, please forgive me. Just pop it in the comments. Let people know. Too old for this. I see you on this joint. You know what I mean? We got a lot of beautiful people that's jumping on. So thank you so much for hopping on. We appreciate you. If you know a young person that's 18 to 24 that's homeless and in a housing crisis, please, please tell them to tap in. We have Valley Youth House that's located at 1500 Sampson Street, 3rd floor. They can reach out to them. There's a hotline at 1-888-HOUSE-15. 1-888-HOUSE-15. If you need resources after hours and you are homeless and in between housing, you can definitely tap into the homeless outreach at 1-877-222-1984. Also, go to Face to Face Germantown. They have birth certificate clinics. They just had one this past Saturday. If you need a birth certificate, you can actually get one for free, but it's the first 40 people, all right? So find out from Face to Face Germantown. Hit them up at 123 East Price Street up here in Germantown, all right? What else we got here? Oh, yeah, I do have some reentry. Oh, yeah. So, if anybody is reentering in society from prison, okay, and I've talked to many felons actually this week. I've assisted a couple of them with some business plans, all right? Chat GPT, make that your friend, okay, if you need a business plan. Also, make the Business Resource Center at the Free Library your friend. I'm telling you, there are A to Z programs. I've talked about it many times on live, and I schooled some people that re-entered in society from jail. I helped them out because they told me, they said, I don't really want to work for nobody, but I'll do what I got to do. And let me tell you something, don't you count out our re-entry folks. Don't you count them out. They are some smart individuals. You hear me? And they are kings and queens that were up there using that law library. And they ready to use it in society. Yes, and got skills. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm putting it out there. If you are a reentry person, you may not be able to expunge so fast. Oh, yeah, also let me put it out there. Y'all know I'm on probation, right? I'm going to be honest. You know I keep it real out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got to be decent and everything. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The city of Philadelphia called me this week, right? And I'm supposed to report for probation this Friday. They told me don't come in. I said, wait a minute now. This is Elon and them. Y'all trying to set me up. I ain't getting set up. No bullshit. They called me to record and literally told me, don't come in and come see your PO. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So guess what I did? You better do your due diligence. I don't care. Don't listen to no recordings and all. It came from a 215683 number. It was a city number. So what did I do? I opened up my laptop. I hit up my probation officer, CC'd my public defender, and guess who else I CC'd? My mama. I don't play them games. My mom was on there, and I hope my PO and my public defender sees. Anytime I hit y'all up, my main supporter, my main public defender, my mother is going to get a BCC on that too, because we business folks in the Hargrove family, and we don't play. So I wanted to make sure I had a witness. And for anybody that has a probation officer, a public defender, make sure you tag your best friend, mama, somebody that's your right hand in those emails, because they don't do right by us. Trust me, they don't. They want you to miss your court date. They don't want you to know about the resources and the gyms. So make sure you BCC, use that joint, right? So yes, I put my mom on the email. And I hit up my PO and I said, wait a minute, I got a phone call that told me don't come in. Is this true or not? Let me know. She followed up with me and she said, if you have a probation officer downtown at 7th and Market, the building is closed. It's closed temporarily. The building is closed for anybody that has a probation officer. So you might, if you did not get that or you bypassed that recording and all that, oh, this is the city or this is a fake number, whatever, please call your probation officer and check and see, do you still have to come down there and check in? Because mine told me I do not have to. And the building is temporarily closed. So I wanted to put that out there. Expungement clinics. If you know somebody purposefully purchased, I see you. Hello. Again, may I just say that I am at Sook Vinyl and Vintage. And that's the man right there. You know what I mean?
Yo.
I got you. Boom. And we in the building, man. So please patronize again. Sook Vinyl and Vintage, located here at 7169 Germantown Avenue. This is an artifact on top of artifacts. You hear me? This is about us up in here, and we must patronize, all right? So we got two women in here that came to shop, and they're going to buy something tonight, and we're going to film them buying something. Isn't that wonderful? So here we go. There's an expungement clinic. See how I push the sales? You see how I push? There's an expungement, and you can also have an event here, too. I mean, come on, the ambiance is definitely decent. You heard me? But anyway, let's go. There is an expungement clinics. There's a couple of them coming up. Tell your folks, anybody that's trying to get their life right, I am about that life. And remember this, through the Defenders Association here in Philadelphia, if someone has a public defender, they also need to ask them, what's a participatory defense hub? Participatory defense hub. There are hubs all over this city that if you know somebody fighting a case and need advocacy, they have a whole group of advocates, like of people of the community, family members that will assist you with your case. They'll actually come to court with you. They came to court with me. And guess what? I didn't know who this one white man was in there. I was sitting like, there's this white man here with little Jesus sandals and things. And he was actually there for me, and I didn't even know him. But you want to know why? It's power in numbers when you go meet a judge. I'm telling you. And it look good if you got a white counterpart with you, too. So all I'm just saying is that you need to tap into the participatory defense hub. There are people here that will go to court with you and advocate you and walk you through your case process. I've helped out a number of brothers that's trapped on many corners up here, especially in Germantown. And guess what I did? I brought about 7 black men that sat in the courtroom for them. They didn't even know who they were, but they were part of that participatory defense hub. So look into it. Also, Germantown Participatory Defense Hub, they meet every Wednesday at 5 p.m. virtually. I've been a part of the group since I caught a case back in 2020. And I have not left them yet. Okay, why? Because I am going to pass that off to you, to anybody that needs them, okay? All right, so Expungement Clinic. Let's just wrap up the show with this. Dorrance Life Center at Drexel University. Dorrance Life Center for Community Partnerships offers free intake clinics, all right, that help you with expungement services, whatever you need. So it's called Dorrance, D-O-R-N-S, Life. Dorrance Ife. Dorrance Ife. D-O-R-N-S-I-F-E, Center for Community Partnerships at Drexel University, will assist you with expungement. There is an expungement record clearing clinic coming up April 5th at the Career and Technical Center. Look it up. Google all this stuff. All right. Eastern North Philadelphia Workforce Development Corporation is having a record clearing clinic on April 9th. And remember earlier in the show, I said there's a community baby shower Fabric Health is hosting on April 7th down in Parkside. All right. And I will be there assisting them with giving out stuff to the community. First Step Staffing. Look it up. Google it. There's a record clearing clinic happening on April 22nd. Expungement clinics happen all year round. Google it.
Where she go?
All right. Father's Day Rally Committee is happening. It's a record clearing clinic, April 26th. Unity in the Community. Salute to my boy Anton Moore. Yeah, I mean, that's his organization. Unity in the Community is having a record clearing clinic on May the 3rd. Urban League is having an expungement clinic on May 17th. Make It Happen Philly is having a record clearing clinic on June 7th. West Philly, Chosen 300 Ministries down in West Philly offers free expungement services on the 3rd Monday of each month. And also, the Free Library of Philadelphia, that main library, if you just go to Free Library of Philadelphia, they help out with reentry services. They help out with reproductive services. They have a business resource center. Shantae, did you know? They have a whole business resource center down there. And you can get patents, trademark, you can talk to lawyers virtually.
She did tell me I'm scheduled for my photo shoot, my business.
And what? You getting your... Look, this is a sister here. What you say?
My business headshot is actually scheduled with them this week.
You can get free headshots through the business resource center. I'm proud of you. That's what's up. And guess where you learned that from?
You, big sis.
Yes! You decent. That's what's up. So yeah, Community Legal Services helps out. It's so many beautiful... The Elevations Project, salute to them. You know what I mean? I heard Gillian Wallow did their basketball game and all that. So yeah, so many wonderful things in the city that you could partake in, man. And just tap in, yo. Okay? And then, if you want to, there's a nice spot that I went to called Julz, J-U-L-Z. It's at 7700 Crittenden. It's up in the plaza up here in Chestnut Hill area. So go up there, get your dollar shrimp on Thursdays, and just go up there and patronize Tuesday through Sunday. Julz is definitely a nice spot. Live music, you know what I mean? We all been there in this room. So definitely slide up there. Great drinks, great service and all. All right? So yeah, I think I put out a lot for y'all. You know what I mean? I think I did. So if you need your benefits done, I'm around. Let me know what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you need some decent records and vintage and decentness and blackness, we all in the building being decent. This is Rashid Ahmad. I love who he is. An amazing king. You want to put it out there again where you at and who you are?
7169 Germantown Avenue, Sook Vinyl and Vintage, Philadelphia's only black-owned record shop.
Only. Let's just stress the only part. Like, that's pretty cool that you like the only one. All right? And that's why he's only because only black folks is decent. I'm just saying that. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. All right. So I love y'all. Come get yourself a cassette. Come get yourself a Bobby Womack CD because it's his birthday today. How about that? Come get yourself a 45. Come get yourself some Roberta Flack because we know we miss her. She just passed away, so come get some Roberta Flack. There it is, right here. And guess what? She just let me have the Meteor Man job. He said, "Oh my God, I just want you to have it." You know what I mean? And guess what? There's DVDs here. Major Pain is in the building. Let's go.
Yeah,
There's
that's a
plenty
good
more.
DVD, man.
There's
That's
plenty
awesome,
more.
right
And
there.
then the best artifact of them all is his family album of his grandfather. And just I'm sorry, that's just the ones that I love the most. The real Black history. All right. So I'm done here. And again, my moms, my pregnant people, remember, you're not one person, you're two people under welfare. Remember that. You are two people. If your income changes, if you go on FMLA, all that's an income change. Okay? If your rent goes up, that's a change. Call the what? Change Center. Let them know. So then you can get more on your SNAP and all of that. Hello, come on. And then go through Keystone and Health Partners and go get yourself a care coordinator. I'm done here. All right. Be decent. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. Rest in peace to our ancestors. And I do it for the main one today. My decent daddy. I love you so much. Have a decent night.